Nope. Oh, yes. Yes, now my mic is working. I started talking and it, like, it reset the mic settings from my Yeti microphone to default, which is, like, nothing. And now it's back to this, and it took, like, a hot second, and Riley's just finished up a dentist stick that I gave her not too long ago, and now is sitting in front of my treat shelf there. Oh, never mind. Hey, Riley? Hey. Hey, you. Yeah, we had a good walk with the neighbor earlier today, because the neighbor was, a few days ago, when I ran into him in the back alley, he was like, oh, Corgi, I love Corgis, and was chatting with me a whole bunch, and he was like, oh, dude, if you're going for a walk with her again one of these days, just, like, knock on my door and I'll walk with you. So earlier today, I took Riley out for a walk, and we went and knocked on the door, and he already knew what was going on, so he was like, oh yeah, I'll be out in a second. We walked around the neighborhood, him and I together, and we were just chatting about Riley, was the case. Isn't that right? Isn't that right, silly pupper? Who is just right here. Hey? Hey, you? So, nice long walk there. I think she enjoyed there. And yeah, I saw some of the photos there that you were posting of the model trade convention there, Mortis. Are my buttons gonna work? And saying, Einheitsdampflokomotiven. Lokomotiven. I can't words. I've been researching, trying to learn about the type of locomotive my new model is, but I found that as the word or phrase for standard steam locomotive, I lost my shit laughing. My buttons are not working here. Yeah, fun thing about German is it'll just, like, combine multiple words into one. So as opposed to having, like, standard steam locomotive saying, like, 3 words to say one thing, you can just put them all together in one word, and that is what it means there. Einheitsdampflokomotiven. I don't know why my buttons now aren't working, and now Riley has brought me a ball. Now my audio is being a little bit weird. Alright, we're not off to a super smooth start here. Control settings. Oh, I know what's probably... Wait, no, I don't actually know what's going on, because no, that wouldn't be the case, I don't think. Let's see here. Would that be the case? Oh, it totally would be the case. Oh, let's just kill that in Task Manager. Get it out of here. Is that what's going on here? Is my hunch right? If I unplug this and plug it back in again really quickly. My hunch was not, in fact, right. I thought because one of the things that I reinstalled earlier today was Steam. I finally got that installed. And if you have a PlayStation controller plugged in while Steam is active, it'll read your PlayStation button inputs as like mouse and keyboard inputs, and it'll just like eat your inputs. And that has been a problem for me before in some previous things. It is actually not working for me. Do I need to change controllers? Here, let's try an Xbox One controller. Hi, Riley. Did you bring me your ball back? I thought I felt something hit there. Also, Cam with the 19-month resub here. My goodness gracious. Oh, is this? No, that was me clicking on the game, I think. I was playing Gallery, become available. It's definitely not working. I greatly appreciate the 19-month resub there, Cam. I know you can only use the Prime sub in one place each month, so I appreciate you using it here for 19 months. How's it going here?
Acaust for love.
Is your ball under there? If so, I don't know. Oh, right here. Oh, gotta make me stretch after all the fuel tank work I've been doing earlier today. Hold on. And then if I go into config, control config, it is not recognizing this. Okay, well, my controllers are just not working for some reason today. And just refuse to. Maybe I'll try restarting this here while a controller is connected. Also, here's another weird thing that happened with my computer. It did crash one more time and say, like, Windows ran into an issue. And now, you can see I've installed a couple more things like Steam, Discord, Firefox. My background is no longer the default Windows background, and now my background is this bamboo forest. And I have whatever this is to learn about this picture. Oh. Okay. And it opened in Firefox, I guess. Did Firefox start changing my background or something? It did remember a whole bunch of, like, my thingamabobs here, but the order is all weird. Okay, so, like, this is my background now, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, if I minimize the game, you'll just be seeing a whole bunch of bamboo and stuff now. For what's after. No! Dang it, I was trying to full screen. Bear with me here. Bear with me here. If I just go ahead and I do, say, this. Alright, not off to as smooth of a start as I thought it would be. Ready? Ah. Okay, this gonna work now? The answer is yes. Alright, well, don't know why it wasn't before. I could put the Xbox controller back here. But yeah, let's see here. I believe this is the first time you've gone to one. It's just really funny from a purely native speaker perspective of, like, combining the different words there with German. Yeah, growing up with German, it makes a whole lot more sense to me. I know that people always, like, make fun of German, saying that it sounds like such an aggressive language, and the words are so long. It's like, well, it's basically the same length as saying, like, the exact same thing in other languages, where it is just multiple words, that, unless there's, like, a specific, like, word to mean that one thing. Like, take ambulance, for example, Krankenwagen in German, which, if you're krank, that means you're sick, and Wagen is just, like, wagon, essentially. So the Krankenwagen is, like, the wagon that you would go in when you're sick, when you're krank. So it's like, hey, it kind of makes sense and stuff, you know? Let's see here. Also, Lionel Trains is 125 years old this year, and that's an insane milestone for a hobby shop company that sells model trains. That really is, jeez. You even saw prototypes for models releasing later this year. That's pretty cool. Has Windows Spotlight as wallpaper. They change every day. They use Bing images as source. Ooh! I'm gonna have to take a shower after this stream. Honestly, Welsh words are funnier. I don't know if I've heard of Welsh words before. Anti-baby pillen, my fave German word. Yeah, the thing that, sure wonder what that means. What that could, translate to there. Also, just before starting this stream, I mean literally, like, just before starting the stream, I had a look-see online of curiosity to see if there was, like, any site that would have stuff that shows, like, link levels and stuff like that. And I found this one site here, and you can look up any warlord. It'll show, like, after, like, pre-evolution, post-evolution, stuff that does, like, their stats and stuff. And you can, like, narrow things down to, like, what their best links are. So there's only, like, 1 or 2 100% links that each person can have. But turns out, like, most people have, like, a shit ton of 90% links that they can have. Is what it seems like here. So you have, like, some options when you want to use other Pokemon without getting that, like, 100% link. And how many stories are you going to, like, grind out to 100% link anyway? So, like, 90% probably work good. Out of curiosity, if I do, like, 10% link here, and it's just gonna show, like, yeah, so much stuff. That's actually really cool. I really quite like that. So, let's say I did level up Curlia here and evolve into Gardevoir. Yeah, I mean, I can get to 90%, it's not as good as 100%, and I think Gallade is probably just, like, the better Pokemon, but I figure, in terms of, like, I may as well do stuff here in, like, the relatively easy-peasy story mode, and unlock some stuff for potential future playthroughs. So I decided to give him Curlia here, that one that he got instead of his Gallade, and the moment it evolves into Gardevoir, there's no reason to grind out that link any further. So I'll just, like, start using Gallade from there, is kind of what I'm thinking here, is what makes the most sense. So just like, hey, then there's a grind that's done, like, I'm probably not gonna need him to be using Gallade at all times to be able to get through these battles and stuff, and that's what I figured I'd do. I also had a look at Oichi here, and it looks like all the evolutions, she can also get up to, like, 90%, so she can do pretty well with any of the evolutions as well, which is really cool. And a whole bunch of, like, other Pokemon here, including we could get that Charmander into Charizard if we really wanted to, if there's, like, a Pokemon like that around here. So I might potentially, as we're going along, have a look at, like, some different wild Pokemon and actually see if there's any ones I want to get, because they'll translate over to some other routes and stuff like that. But yeah, let's see here. Here's the name of a Welsh town. Llanfeb, wicked, what even? What? Your computer demands your love and care, no more using it for personal gain, it needs loved out. That's what it seems like with all the crashing and stuff. For a little bit of context here, I did get one more crash just before starting the stream. Right after I installed Steam, as a matter of fact, I got... Okay, I'm already on Display Capture 1. And I guess Steam pulled up, like, the ad of, like, the latest stuff that's going on, and I guess maybe it pulled up one that said Avowed now available. I have no idea what the hell Avowed even is, but I got this to happen to me. Your device ran into a problem and needs a restart. Avowed now available, with, like, the weird blue screen thing. So, that was, that was definitely quite the error screen there. So, yeah, that was interesting, I will say. But apart from that, things are going pretty well, but making some more progress with the gas tank today. And it's looking a massive, massive ton better. So, like, we've been doing a lot of cleaning that up there, and that's a shortened version. Full name is, oh god, I would not be able to say that. Hello, Delta Thingy, what the fuck are we doing? We're doing the second half of Pokémon Conquest. Yesterday we did, like, the first half here. We're dominating the continent, and tonight we're doing the rest. So we're gonna take over these 4 kingdoms, and then I think there's 3 more up here, and then I think it's final boss. Something like that, so it won't take that long there. The Pig Knight is depressed. We don't care. Avowed is Obsidian's new RPG, like Oblivion. Oh, okay. Interesting. Never in my life heard of Pokémon Conquest, really? It was one of the last games for the Nintendo DS. It was a Nintendo DS game that came out while the 3DS was already out, and it's a strategy RPG. So as opposed to, wait, could you argue that mainline Pokemon is technically a strategy RPG in a sense? Anyway, this is a strategy RPG of moving Pokemon around a battlefield. Similar to things like Triangle Strategy, Fire Emblem, or, more accurately, Nobunaga's Ambition that this is based on, since it's Pokémon Conquest and the main antagonist, and this is Nobunaga that has a Zekrom and stuff. It only had, like, the 1 title, and that's it. Like, they never made, like, a sequel or a follow-up or anything like that. It was just a standalone Nintendo DS title about going and dominating the continent, and it's actually, like, a really good game, honestly. I really quite like it. I'm just a little bit curious here really quickly. Is a Shane Rayquaza is a post-game thing? We'll find out here. That's what it'll be. Or can just say, yeah, totally is. Most certainly. Because, yeah, if I can, there's a Piplup there, if I remember correctly. I think on Oichi's things, Piplup was one of the ones that she could get max link level with. Yeah, it is. So, yeah, I can only get like 80% pre-evolved and then 90% post-evolved. Is Empoleon a good Pokemon in this game? Let's see here. Can use Hydro Pump, and it's a 3-tile thing in a straight line in front. That is pretty good. I would still like her to get a Jigglypuff evolved just so that I have like my Wigglytuff and stuff. But if I have, like, another Pokemon that I can just, like, start committing to shortly after, like, why not? Is what I may as well do. So, maybe I'll give her a Penguin that's gonna be a little bit less depressed and stuff. What about, like, my own hero, I wonder? Like, can I check, is there, like, a, warrior list here? Can I find Pokemon Conquest Warriors? Let's see here. Player male, player female. Are they, like, different? Like, which ones they can perfect link with? So the ones that they can 90% link with, we can do, like, the Pikachu line. There's, here, I can pull up the Thingamabob here. I worry that if I scroll to the bottom, there might be spoilers. Is it, like, a long list? I can do the Dino line or something like that. Well, I can also do the Charmander line or something or other here. A whole bunch of things. It's probably not too important, and yeah, all the max link levels with all the evolution stuff. Anyway, just stuff to consider here, I suppose, is what it is. But yeah, let's see. You're going to be lurking, keeping this on in the background while you do your writing stuff. So okie doke, wish you the best with the writing stuffs. Love that this is a Nobunaga's Ambition crossover because the final boss is a who had one of his titles be Demon King of the 6th Heaven. He literally called himself Demon King, like in one of the games there. So, it's just like the one penguin. So, just out of curiosity, if I were to say, just checking to see that her ball didn't roll back there or something. Here, I can turn like that, is what I can do. I say that Nobunaga, who's the final boss, called himself that. Okay, I got you then. Sure, let's get a penguin, and then I can, yep, I'm definitely familiar with him. Definitely learned about him in some of my history classes. Sure, enter here. And, yeah, I'm gonna try and do it. Is what I'm gonna try and do. And then maybe I'll put, like, a little bit of effort into a penguin after I've evolved my Jigglypuff here. Is what I might do. As fitting as it is to be using a Jigglypuff, because, I don't know. I didn't really have any plans for anyone to go after. I was just like, who can you potentially get up to a 90% link with, and who's, like, available on the map, and this is just what happened to happen. I guess I could have booted this up before I started streaming, done, like, an inventory of wild Pokemon and stuff. Is what I could have done. Ow. Rude. Okay, and then I do this, and then I do a thing. Would it be easier if I weaken you down first? Yeah, this little mini game thing here is odd. Here, you're my friend now. Come with me, you random penguin I found. Come along. Sure, why not? Successfully linked with Piplup. There, and then that's something that's gonna stay in my inventory across future playthroughs in case I recruit her and I want to use something else. Does she even appear in all that many other stories? Or is she kind of like the player character where she just doesn't really? I don't remember at the moment. Out of curiosity here. I mean, would like a Star Raptor be good or something like that? Let's see here, if I control F for Starly, I can apparently get up high level. Hi there, Riley. What does Star Raptor do? Brave Bird, move a tile forward, and then it hits like all the surrounding tiles there. Lowers the user's range and defense until its next turn. Interesting? Something a little bit different. Could be handy if I want like a flying type or something like that. I don't know. I could go get like some links just to have like some other Pokemon in my inventory, and this is, you know, what this in-game month is spent on or something like that. How good is even Tepig in this game here? Oh, well, I don't get a link with Tepig there, up to 90. Oichi? No, she doesn't either. Let's see here, let's change it to like 10% link. And just, wait, is there like a Pokedex that I can use instead? Because I am just kind of curious. Pokedex, Pokemon, there's a tab for this, yeah. This seems handy here. Oh, but this is just like, this isn't for Pokemon Conquest. Alright, I am going to change this to look for ones that have at least 10% link. And then Control F for Tepig, and I'm just going to click on Emboar. What kind of move do you get? Fire Blast. Accuracy 85%, has a 10% chance of burn each target. It's massive. It is, I can show it here. It is massive, this thing. Huh. Interesting. And then like the other ones that are here. What, did I open in a new tab? Oh, I totally did open in a new tab. If I look for Snivy, I'm just kind of, well, I'm going to be using them anyway, so I really need to look at what their final things are going to be. Here, I don't know. Let's see here. There's a Tepig. If I really wanted. Who should make the final boss of this Pokemon game? The most infamous tyrant in Japanese history. I mean, you're not wrong here. So, I don't know. There's a Trico. Does a Sceptile have a cool thing? Trico. Well, I forgot that Trico had a C in it. Well, I don't want to need to open the thing for Trico. What does Sceptile's thing have? Leaf Storm? Lowers the user's attack. Hits all the tiles around Sceptile. Meh. I don't know. Let's see here. Whoops, I'm hitting the wrong buttons here. Oops. There's Mareep. Let's see here. Mareep. What does an Ampharos have move-wise? Oh, it's kind of like the Rock Throw, or the Rock Wrecker thingamabob, where it's 3 tiles away. 70% accuracy and 30% chance to paralyze the target. I think I'm good passing that up then. I think I'm fine without what is going on over here. There's a Joltik. Does Galvantula have a cool kind of move or something here? Let's see here. Or she can apparently level up there a whole bunch with a Galvantula. Discharge, that's the full area around. And that is 100% accuracy, 30% chance to paralyze each target. Okay. Interesting. But I already linked with the Piplup this turn. Hold on, let's see here. Apparently my character can get up to a 90% link with a Galvantula. If I really care about that for getting like an electric type or something like that. There's Dudos here and like a really annoying battlefield. I'll find out what Gardevoir's thing is here shortly. Do I want to find out what Gothitel's thing is? Let's see here. Let's see. What is that anyway? Future Sight. Hits each target at the beginning of the turn after next. And it actually has like a very wide area. It's interesting. But there's nothing that's, like, super speaking to me here. There's the Wooper. There is that. What's going on over here, huh? Yeah, I mean, would, like, a Machamp or a Girder be good here? Machamp? Let's see here. Cross Chop. 80% accuracy. Has an increased chance for a critical hit. It has an interesting area that it hits. Is what it looks like. And then a Conkeldurr. Let's see here. Superpower. Which is 100% accuracy. Lowers the user's attack and defense. I guess it just, like, hits really hard then. And it has, like, knockback and stuff. Meh. I don't know. I don't know here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and, just in case I want access to, like, a flying type at some point, let's go get a friggin' Starly. Why not? Sure. And if I want to level something after Eevee, I can, I guess. Is what I can do purely for funsies. But I don't know if my character ever appears, like, in any other stories outside of, like, the final one. So I don't really know how much this matters. If I ever somehow get to that point in this series, and then I look at my inventory and see that I have, like, a random Starly, I'm gonna be like, what the heck? And it'll be really funny, actually. Cup Link. So that increases the probability of linking with Pokemon for 3 turns. Oh, interesting. Well, I don't really need to do that, I don't think. Oh, and there's a trainer here, too. I guess I could have come here with, like, a couple of guys. Because, I mean, I'm just gonna be, oh. I'm just gonna be waiting with them anyway. Is what I'm probably gonna be doing. I'm realizing that, yeah, I probably shouldn't have tried to solo this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Mistakes were actually made here. If I link, but then I lose, do I keep the link? Like, and what happens when I lose? I haven't lost one yet. Alright, I'm not recruiting that random dude with the Pan Sage. It's not happening. Alright, yeah, you can't quite get over here. Starly's just getting out of here. Here, give me the random bird. What I'll do here, I then get out. That sounds pretty good to me. And then maybe I can just, like, select a run or something. That's maybe what I can do. So then I go around like this. And then I link. Yeah. Like this. I'm gonna get a random bird. Plus I like Starly as, like, the first Pokemon I ever caught. And all that. I'm gonna have to do it a little bit more next turn. So I'm gonna have to do... Alright, here's some slight snores coming out from Riley. She was kind of... chose the bird over Mincino. Is it, like, really good here? I can always link with both of them or something like that. She just, like, shoved her head between some of my 3D print filament boxes. Is what she's kind of done. Like... Whoops, I'm scrolling down to the wrong thing here. If I pull up to this... She's kind of shoved her head between boxes. Or at least her snout. What it kind of looks like there. Let's see here. And then I think this button was, yeah, my hotkey to come back here. Sure, I don't know. Bird. If it has tail slap, it might be. I just needed one more orb. Let's see here. So I can get up to a 90% with Encino as well. Oh, you have tail slap. Yeah, interesting. I have not heard of this. I haven't used it before in a playthrough. So that's a 3 tiles in front thing here. Not the highest power, but it hits 2 to 5 times. Wow. With hitting, like, multiple foes at once. That is actually pretty cool. It seems like. Successfully linked with Starly. I wonder what my capacity for Pokemon is, even. I do wonder. Like, how much space do I have to work with? Yeah. I would imagine so here. Alright, let's see here. Let's go ahead and, oh, I guess I can only do 1 per trip. Okay. So I guess I can, like... Yeah. Do I then have, like, a bird, though? No, I don't! Okay, so now I know how it works. Now I know. Been a long time since playing this game here. I don't know, can anyone else here get like a 90% link there with Mencino, just for like the novelty of having that? Let's see here. So if I go to the... Where's the Warriors page here on the thing? I could have sworn like I was on a Warriors page. Here, I'll go back a page on the one where I know I was for sure on the Warriors page and then come back in. So like, out of curiosity here, I could go get one really quickly. Let's see. So, Mr. Motochika, sure, I mean, like, what do you have here? A bunch of water types, I guess that should come as no surprise. And, like, Chimecho and stuff. I could go acquire the sire, is what I could do, to be fair. Motonari. Let's see here, what are your ones? Yeah, a bunch of grass types. The fire dude. The other fire dude. The what's his face? I recruited this guy too. This guy, out of curiosity here. Let's see here. So yeah, a bunch of them can get like good links with evolutions if it's like their corresponding type. Oh, you can get up to 100% with Charizard. Wait, so Emboar isn't even like your main dude. I would have to go get like a Charmander, and that would be your main dude that you could get 100% link with. Huh. So I guess not everyone starts with like the one that they could get like 100% link with. Okay, so just double checking. Your 100% link is Sambarat, and the other 100% link here is, yeah, Superior. But maybe just like the lesser dudes don't start with like the thing that's meant for them. Where's that like super refined looking guy that I saw here earlier? That I recruited that had like the Starly. Where the heck was he? Did I get this guy too? Did I recruit him? Is Gardevoir even his perfect thing? No, apparently it's Alakazam. I think I recruited him. And I think I shoved him there. Yeah, I shoved him there, so Gardevoir isn't even his perfect link. I would need to go get like an Abra or something. Interesting. So then, this guy. Let's see here. Yeah, that one is your thing. So you already have that. Okay, that's interesting. Interesting. So, I mean, yeah, I think all my unique guys are in the front here. Otherwise, everyone kind of has access to their perfect links and stuff. Huh. Okay. Well, I may as well get you to, like, evolve into Emboar. But I think there was a Charmander here, right? Wasn't there? Or am I losing my mind? No, there's a Tepig there. So I can keep an eye out for if, like, a Charmander appears. And then here, I believe there was a Abra. There is indeed an Abra there, along with a whole bunch of other Pokemon. Is what it looks like. Huh. Okay. So, like... yeah, sure. Just on the off chance that I continue to play this game in the future after this, I'm future-proofing things a little bit here by giving people, like, the Pokemon that they can perfect link with and stuff. And as for, let's see here, Kenshin. It's a bunch of Psychic types. Yeah, you can get a 90% with Gothitelle, so maybe I may as well go along with him at this point, too, and get one of those dudes for fun. Is what I do. So you go. I don't know. Maybe you go with the Pignite, and then the Pignite stops being as depressed or something or other. I don't know. Is maybe what I try and do. But yeah, I guess it's stuff that matches up with their types a whole bunch. Let us savor this battle together. My layout's lying a little bit right now. It would seem. So yeah, you're gonna want the Abra. So is there like a special symbol that shows you can get a perfect link? No, not quite. So the blue one here. Sure. Do that. You're gonna want to go here too. Is what you're going to want to do. And then here, boobity bop. Like that. There we go. Enemy's turn. Perception check. Ow. So what can Abra even do? Let's see here. Life Force. Whatever that be. Alright, link with this Abra, how about? Get him. Almost? But not quite. Here, sure, why not? I don't really know what my capacity is for, like, having Pokemon, though. So anything stop me from just, like, spamming it or something, I wonder? Do I lose it when I miss? Now that I've linked with Gothita, the prospect of battle seems more pleasurable. Words I never thought I would read. Okay, and then you just, like, what? Oh, because it's the, this. I see now how that works. I gotcha. But yeah, lose me when you miss. Okay, so yeah, I can't just spam it. So sad. Ow. Just crit me, why don't you? No. No. Get back here, darn you. Well, I'll take this thing, I guess. A small gem. I don't know, man. I don't know. Here, and then I'm gonna end turn, I think. Sure. Do that. And then you're skedaddling over that way. Well, I don't know. I guess I'm going here. And then over here. I guess I can heat crash from here like that. Is what I can do. But yeah, I'll get you like a Charmander at some point, maybe. Is what I might just do. It's not a bad idea. Okay, go ahead and wait. Sparkling Shell. Okay. So now I do this. And Abra better not go through the teleporter. Better not here. Don't you dare. Okay, cool. Thank goodness. Alright, let's become really good friends, how about? Look at this. Oh, we're such good friends now because I hit some orbs. Abra and I are now linked through our love of the just and the good. So you talked with Abra and you found out that Abra loves the just and the good too. So you became like fast friends that way. There we go, and apparently that's the one that you can perfect link with. So that very much helps future-proof this save. Again, just for like if I was streaming past this initial playthrough, which might happen on and off, but it's probably not too important here. So yeah, you already have like some thingamabobs there. I probably can just like, hey, go like look for some guys. Which will it be? Sure, I'll handle it. And then you guys, here, look for some guys. Maybe we'll get like some more cool dudos to appear. I don't think that I'm gonna have like every kingdom like maxed out with people before the end of this playthrough. So it really doesn't matter that I'm searching here. I may as well tell them to go get like gold or something instead. Cause like me trying to min-max figures like get all the people first and then start telling them to do things like get gold when I have like the most people that I can put to work. But I'm not gonna get to that point anyway in this playthrough, so like I don't know. But it still feels like the right thing to do here. That's what it still feels like. Hey, that's great. Use me as much as you can, alright? You find a Dudo too? Oh, you found a couple Dudos. Here. Yes, get them. Get those dudes. Very much obliged to you. I shall gladly join your forces. I'm very much obliged to you. Please use me as you see fit.